3 people are dead, killed in separate locations, but police say they were all connected.
COVID-19 numbers continue to improve in Joplin, but what will that mean for the city's mask mandate that's about to expire? I'm Zach Dodge with the story.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
Police say the murders of 3 people in 2 counties are connected, and they have a suspect in custody. This is KOAM News at 6. Investigators say the crimes happened in Newton County and in Avila, Missouri, which is in Jasper County. Authorities identified the 2 victims found in Avila. They were 34-year-old Mason McClure and 34-year-old Nicole Hodges. Investigators say both victims had multiple gunshot wounds. The 3rd victim, 25-year-old Briley O'Banion, was found in a ditch along State Line Road and Angus Drive in Newton County. Authorities have arrested Katherine Johnson, a 25-year-old from Reeds, in connection with the murders.
We've been collaborating with Newton County, and we were able to determine through that investigation that the 4 of them are acquaintances and have been in close contact over the past several days.
Authorities are not looking for other suspects at this time. Well, today is Sarah Burton's 31st birthday. Burton went missing a couple of years ago, and authorities are once again asking for the public's help in finding her. Now, Burton was reported missing on July 16th in 2018. Police have followed numerous leads in Joplin, Newton County, Oklahoma, and Kansas, including several searches, but they haven't found anything. Of course, if you have any information, you're asked to contact the Joplin Police Department. Beautiful spring-like weather outside. Doug Heddy joining us.
Yeah, fantastic day for us today. Quite a bit warmer today than what we had over the weekend, but we got rid of all the snow. We just have the mounds left from the snow plows across the region, but in general, it looks pretty good. We got into the upper 50s for afternoon highs. Clear skies right now. We'll have partly cloudy skies tonight. A few clouds are going to increase, but in general, it looks pretty good. Next storm system out across the Pacific Northwest. This will start to affect us tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. It's not a big system. It's a little system, but it will give us some clouds and some showers. Still looks pretty good right now. 53 in Pittsburgh, 55 in Miami, 57 in Neosho. Chanute is sitting at 54 degrees. During the evening hours, we'll slide back through the 50s, 40s, eventually near freezing later on tonight. Of course, we're going to look at a big warm-up, even a bigger warm-up for us tomorrow, and changes down the road here in just a bit.
All right, Doug, thank you. Well, Joplin City officials say things are looking up as coronavirus numbers continue to decline in the city. KOAM's Zach Dodge has the numbers and what might happen with the mask mandate that's going to expire in less than a week.
On the COVID front, our numbers are absolutely improving.
Some good news for officials and residents after a long and stressful year. Ryan Talkin with the health department says the 7-day rolling average for Joplin is down to 7 cases per day. The positivity rate is at around 7%, and there are only 40 active cases.
We are absolutely feeling like we're in a strong position.
One of the city's biggest responses to the pandemic is the citywide mask mandate. It was first implemented in July of last year and then reinstated in November after the first mandate expired in August. It's set to expire at the end of the month again, so the question is, will it be dropped or extended with the numbers looking better?
I feel that masking works. Masking is part of the toolbox to control spread.
But that's not really surprising to hear, so we decided to do an informal survey at 2 area businesses, seeing how many people are wearing masks now. From what we saw in a 45-minute span, between the 2 businesses, 115 people were wearing masks and 47 were not. Mayor Ryan Stanley plans to ask the council about holding a special meeting this week to make a decision on the issue.
With one hand, you can say it's working so well, it's doing its job, why would you pull it? And on the other hand, you might say, we've weathered the storm, just on, after last week, and we feel like we're at a place where we can afford to pull it now. And I can't speak to council on that. I'm sure it'll be weighing out those 2 things.
In Joplin, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
The health department has also rescheduled the second dose mass vaccine clinic with the National Guard that was canceled last week. Talkin says residents who will be getting doses will be called this week. either by the health department or the National Guard. After that, the health department will put out more information on the clinic publicly. Newton County Health Department Administrator Larry Bergner says the department is getting 975 doses of the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine this week. Bergner says the department will be partnering with Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca and Mitchell's Pharmacy in Neosho to provide greater access to the vaccine in the county.
This 975 for our small clinic would be overwhelming, but with those partners in place, we can bring more resources in and we can take care of this 975 doses in good shape.
The health department is having an appointment-only clinic on Thursday in Neosho, and the pharmacies are setting clinics at their locations. For the latest COVID-19 information, including your state's vaccine numbers, you can check out our website, KOAMNewsNow.com. You can find those same resources in the palm of your hand on your phone through the KOAM News app. It's available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store free of charge. All you need to do is search for the KOAM News app. Still ahead, 2 local communities using different approaches to grow entrepreneurial spirit, and why some Missouri lawyers are concerned about a state Supreme Court ruling on medical marijuana. City leaders in Joplin and Girard, Kansas are focused on entrepreneurial growth. In Joplin, that effort looks like this. Missouri Southern and the Joplin Chamber of Commerce are working together to create a business incubator in the old library building. Officials are presenting the plan to council tonight. We have a photographer there, and we'll bring you more on this story tonight at 10. In Girard, that effort looks like this, the Trojan Entrepreneurial Challenge. Girard High School students today pitched their business or product ideas in the high school commons. Corey Brenz won the day with his business plan for a 3D printing business.
I feel proud, obviously. I never really felt nervous, I'm confident, but I'm glad that the work I've put in has turned into a success.
Brenz took home a $1,000 prize. Attorneys who represent clients in the Missouri medical marijuana industry are concerned they might face discipline under a state Supreme Court directive that appears to put federal law in conflict with state law. Now, the directive, which took effect July 1st, says attorneys cannot participate in or advise clients how to participate in acts that are illegal under federal law but legal under state law. Medical marijuana is illegal under federal law, but was approved by Missouri voters in 2018. Attorneys drafting the constitutional amendment legalizing medical marijuana anticipated the conflict and included protections in the amendment's text for attorneys working in the legal marijuana industry. But attorneys still fear discipline. In a statement, a Supreme Court spokesperson said, quote, "Should the issue be raised in any case, it could come to the court to decide, and it is inappropriate for the court to comment on any pending or impending issues." Well, Doug Eddy's up next with his complete forecast, and later, after months battling COVID-19, a St. Louis man is finally able to return home.
Well, it turned out to be a good Monday for us today as temperatures warmed up quite a bit for us today. Upper 50s across the region and about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. So we've been going in the right direction. You can see our 24-hour temperature change right now. It's 10 degrees warmer than what it is or what it was at this time last night. Looks pretty good. The evening daylight hours are getting longer. If you remember, a couple months ago, it was pitch dark right around 5. It's 6:15. It's not dark yet, so at least we are heading in the right direction. 54 is where we stand. Southwesterly winds, kind of breezy, at about 10 to 15, and these are going to be breezy for us tonight. And then again on Tuesday, but that just helps our temperatures out. 52 in Yates Center, 55 in Oswego. We have 57 in Grove, Carthage at 54, Nevada at 51, Anderson at 58 degrees. And the south winds, kind of strong. We've had these south winds at about 10 to 15. They're going to stay breezy tonight and then again tomorrow, but that's just going to help our temperatures warm up even more. As we work through the rest of the evening hours, we slide back through the 50s, eventually into the 40s, and then it's going to be cold, but it's not going to be cold. We'll bottom out near freezing later on tonight into tomorrow morning. Pretty much clear skies right now. Not too much is going on. I do think we'll start to get at least a few clouds in here later on tonight, so partly cloudy skies, but in general, it looks pretty good. Let's head west. Here's our next storm system out across the Pacific Northwest, This will start to affect us tomorrow night and then heading into Wednesday morning. So let's go through time. A few clouds for us tonight. Temperatures drop back near freezing. Tuesday looks fantastic. South winds at about 10 to 15, maybe upwards of 20 miles per hour. But look at our temperatures. I mean, absolutely fantastic. 33 to start, 62 by noon. High temp, we're going to press 70 for us tomorrow. So that means if you take 1 week prior, last Tuesday morning, we had an overnight low of minus 15. So this is going to be a swing of about 85 degrees in a week. For us tomorrow night, we get some clouds which start to increase. We may get a little bit of drizzle, a random shower which tries to develop late tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. But besides that, it just cools us down a little bit. We're going to go into lower 50s on Wednesday. It's not cold, but definitely cooler than what we are going to see tomorrow. Let's go into Thursday. A weak little wave passes by. This could give us a random shower, but most of us will stay dry. A lot of clouds on Friday, but then on Saturday, we start to warm things back up, and then Sunday we got rain chances which increase once again, and then these will push off toward the east. Another storm system rolls in late Monday and then into Tuesday. So it does stay kind of active. In fact, we can look at the next few weeks, mainly cool next week, so we're talking 40s and lower 50s for highs, but we are going to have those rain chances. May get a little bit of snow next Tuesday. I don't think we're done with the snow yet this winter, but obviously we are done with the big storms. We're not going to get any more big snows or, of course, Arctic air across the region, but it does look up over the next few days. 68 tomorrow, 53 on Wednesday, 47 on Thursday, random shower. 49 Friday, Saturday looks great, near 60, and then rain chances increase Sunday, and then again late on Monday.
These temperatures are certainly looking a lot better than they did last week. Shoot, even just a few days ago, these temperatures are a great improvement, Doug.
Yeah, we're actually back to where we should be for this time of the year, which is crazy.
I like where we should be. Doug, thank you so much. And of course, remember, you can stay ahead of the weather and keep up on what's happening in your neighborhood. To do that, you just need to download the Skywatch Weather app. It's free in your favorite app store, and all you need to do from there is search for the Skywatch Weather app. You can also find the latest school closings on our website, should we have any more of those, at KOAMnewsnow.com. The city of Carterville is still without water following a break in the water main last week. Carterville Elementary is in session without water. However, officials with the Webb City School District say the school had been out the past 2 weeks, so the district had time to prepare. Now, Superintendent Tony Rossetti says the restrooms are functional. Every classroom has a water station for the kids, and food service has fresh water. Bottled water was also made available. Now, according to the city of Carterville, crews are continuing to work on the line and hope to have water back on by noon tomorrow. Well, still ahead, a return months in the making. A 29-year-old St. Louis man is finally released from the hospital after a battle with COVID-19. A 29-year-old St. Louis man who battled COVID-19 for months in the hospital can finally go home. Ray Preston has his story.
29-year-old Joshua Miller has waited months for this day. In November, he and his wife were moving to St. Louis.
I was healthy as a horse, and one day I caught a fever, and then a week later I was in the emergency room.
We moved here from Arizona, and then within 2 days of living in our big empty house, I was dropping him off at the hospital.
Miller came very close to death.
There is no better word to describe this than terror. Just sheer terror.
He was put on an ECMO machine, which basically takes over for your lungs. It's the same machine that St. Louis motorcycle officer Dave Tenorio was on last year. He was on it for 10 days. Miller was on the machine for 60.
Yeah, it's been a very rough ride.
To boost his morale, Tenorio would visit.
He was able to take some of that hopelessness and to give me hope that my life will go back to normal.
And today, there was Tenorio among the well-wishers.
And I was just very grateful that I was able to come and talk to him a little bit.
And tell Miller, basically, things will be getting better. Months in a hospital bed near death, the little things in life became big things, like a simple visit from one of the family dogs.
They walked her through the door, and I started crying like crazy just because I missed my dog.
And it was not just a good day for Miller.
To see somebody that everybody was rooting for and is so young, to see them get through something like this is a major morale booster.
After everything that's happened, being able to spend even 1 minute with my loved ones is the greatest gift in the world. Because I was this close to not having that anymore.
And again, that was Ray Preston reporting. Final check of that beautiful forecast up next. We take time now to honor a local veteran, Lance Corporal Joshua Intrican. The Rich Hill, Missouri native served in the U.S. Marine Corps and he was stationed in Al-Assad, Iraq with 3rd Charlie Company. And we are proud to salute Lance Corporal Joshua Intrican. He's tonight's 4-state hero. Of course, to learn more about other heroes or nominate one of your own, all you need to do is go to our website at KOAMNewsNow.com. Well, the NASA spacecraft named in honor of one of the space agency's mathematicians is on the International Space Station. The SS Katherine Johnson arrived on the ISS with roughly 8,000 pounds of cargo this morning. About 2 days after launching, the craft will assist with health-related experiments, including the exploration of treatments to bring back vision for those with retinal diseases. Johnson, whose life was the plot of the film Hidden Figures, died in 2020 at the age of 101. She started her NASA career in a segregated wing for women, but was quickly transferred to the Flight Research Division. And here's a look at what's coming up on our sister station, the KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. We're going to hear more about Joplin City leaders meeting tonight and talking about the master plans for the future of the city. Plus a visit to Texas where many people are still facing water and power supply issues, and why a deer can't stop licking a camera. This fun, adorable video from Indiana. That and more coming your way on the KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Doug Hetty joining us. I'm in love with you this week because this forecast you're bringing has just brought me such joy in my life.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. At least we don't have to deal with the Arctic air anymore. We finally got rid of all that. Today, upper 50s for highs. Tomorrow, 68. So we're going to press 70 degrees. So a huge swing from what we saw last Tuesday. We could get a few showers in here early Thursday, maybe a random shower on Thursday, or an early shower Wednesday, and then a random shower on Thursday. But these are very weak systems. Friday looks good. Saturday looks good. A bigger storm system moves in Sunday, Monday into Tuesday, and then again next Thursday, Friday into Saturday. So it does get pretty active by next week, but at least we're mainly done with the brunt of the hardcore winter weather.
I'm done with the brunt of that hardcore winter weather too. I think everybody is, but it was nice to see some snow.
Yeah, it really was, and now it's gone. That's how I like it. I love snow, but when it's done snowing, I'm ready for it to melt.
All right. Well, Doug, thank you so much. And, of course, to stay up to date on the latest news, weather, and sports, download the KOAM News app. It's free in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store. Just search for the KOAM News app. That's our time for now. Our next news time is at 9 on Fox 14, and we'll see you back here at 10 on KOAM. And thanks for making us part of your night.